I'm not going to use the microphone, I prefer not to, but I'm working with Pam who's playing a concertina. Now, some years ago, we were in New Zealand, and one of our first gigs was at a pub called the Mount Victoria, which was halfway up Mount Victoria, which is actually not a mountain, it was a volcano. And they've always had music and singing and dancing there. And we went, they've got a folk club there now, and we went there, and because Pam was playing the concertina, they told us this story about this guy called Nigel Champion, who was a concertina player, who used to play there regularly for dances and all sorts of things. Now, apparently he was a very good musician, but there were some types of tunes that he just couldn't manage. It doesn't matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't manage to play them. The step tunes, the rhythm, something about the rhythm or the fingering. Other tunes he could play perfectly well. Tunes like the Big 8-0. One night he was heading down to the Mount Victoria, and he was in a really bad mood. The weather was lousy, there was rain in the air, he got his shoulders hunched up around his ears, he got his concertina swinging in a bag on his side, and he's sort of muttering and mumbling to himself about not being able to play the tunes. Not being able to play those step tunes. If only I could play those step tunes, I'd be all right, it would be absolutely fine. I'll give anything in the world. I would give anything in the world to be able to play the step tunes. Now, as he was saying that, he was just walking across the crossroads at the bottom of the mountain. And that is a very dangerous, he's swearing an oath as we're going across the crossroads at night. That is a bad thing to do. And he turned left to head up the mountainside, and he was joined in the darkness by a stranger. Well, this guy walked alongside him, and the stranger said, "Good evening," and Nigel just grunted, "Good evening," hardly audible. And the stranger said, "Did I just hear you say that you'd give anything to be able to play the step tunes?" And Nigel grunted, "Yeah," so I said. And the stranger said, "Did that mean you'd give your soul as well?" Now, if he hadn't been in such a bad mood, he might at least have looked at the stranger, and he might at least have noticed those little horns on his head. He might have noticed the cloven hooves instead of feet, and might at least have noticed the long, pointy tail. But in his grumpiness, when the stranger said, "Would you give your soul as well?" Nigel just answered, "Yeah, I said I'd give anything, so I'll give my soul as well." And with that, old Nick, the devil himself, drifted off into the darkness. Well, Nigel arrived at the pub, he grabbed hold of the big handle of the door and he shouldered the door and went inside. And he was met by a blast of warm air as he went into the room where people had already been dancing and singing. But there was a bit of a break, and he joined the other musicians and he sat down and he started to play. And the next dance was
the Dorset 400 reel.
The Dorset 400 reel. Now in this dance, at the beginning of the dance, the dancers walk round in a figure of 8. quite a peaceful, slow, sort of meandering dance. And Nigel could play this part perfectly well. But he knew that a little later in the dance, the music would change. And at that point, he'd have to drop out because he'd never been able to play it. And he played through that first part of the dance, and then the music changed, and blow me down, he found he could play the music. His fingers were whipping across the little buttons, playing and playing and playing. And the musicians, they looked across to him to see him play, which he'd never played before. People in the dancers, they realised that something special was going on as well. And they danced and danced and twirled round and round and round. And they're all dancing and laughing and looking at Nigel as they all danced and danced and danced around the room. Hey! Well, there was huge applause, as there is always applause for the band and the dancers, but also for Nigel, who played so brilliantly. Well, from then on, there was no stopping him. From then on, he played every single dance, whatever type of music it was, he would play it. And the dancers, they danced like fury throughout the night. 10 o'clock came and went, 11 o'clock came and went, midnight came and went, and the barman said, look, he said, I've got a bed to go to. He put the keys on the bar, and he said, well, why don't you lock up and turn out the light before you go? But not necessarily in that order. And so off went the barman, and they continued dancing and having a great time. And the other tune he played was
Miss Gayton's Rant.
Miss Gayton's Rant. Time. I don't know what time people eventually left, but eventually they did leave, and somebody did kick out the light and somebody did lock the door. But when the barman came down the following morning, he smelled a strong smell of sulphur in the room. And he started sweeping up and putting the chairs on the tables, sweeping round and sweeping round and sweeping round. And when he got to where Nigel had been sitting, the floor all around his chair was scorched black. And right next to where he'd been sitting, there was a shiny chromium jukebox. Yes, the devil's music had come to New Zealand.